What is it with these girls? I don't
I
get
don't
it.
know if they're like seeking, their own moment in the spotlight, and they think having bragging rights about being with him at all in any capacity, even for a hookup, somehow I don't know what they're thinking, but it goes to the culture of like, I don't know what makes these girls do this. We can talk about
Right.
Harvey Weinsteins of the world all day, but to pretend
Totally.
that girls are like these helpless victims that are not at all involved in some of the decision making just means that you don't think much of girls. These girls had their own power. He did not force
Right.
them to do anything. And yet there they
Agreed.
are now after the fact, after they hurl themselves at him, then they're like, "Oh, woe is me. He did this and I didn't like it." No, you don't get to do that. I don't feel sorry for
Right.
you.
Because you could have walked the hell out of there. He didn't hold you down. He didn't do anything. He didn't say, you have to do this. You have to be in my apartment. We have to be banging. We have to be doing this, and you have to be doing XYZ. I have to be holding this camera up and I have to be filming you. You could have at that moment said, you know what? I'm gonna put my clothes on and I'm gonna get out of here. And
Right.
or you could have said to him in the moment without everybody else around or anybody else hearing this or us even talking about this right now or knowing about it to begin with. You could have said, I'm uncomfortable with this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like what you're doing, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go.
And one
Or
of the little text exchanges too, there was one part of it where I can't remember which of the two girls, but he when this girl had already made the plans to come to his house, he texted her and he was like, "Are you nervous?" And she was like, "Oh, a little bit." And he was like, "No worries, it'll be super fun. And if there's anything you don't want to do, we won't do it." Like he made himself very clear that he's not somebody that is going to do something that these girls were not willing to do. He made it
right,
clear
right.
in the messages. And of course, this Julia Black chick who writes the article, she doesn't get his side of the story. She
Of
just
course not.
blasts it out there. And so
Of course
he
not.
has been working to take this article down. And I don't know if he's going to sue. I have no idea. But the fact that he did not allow himself to be canceled is what I love about Dave Portnoy.